What's up, guys? It's your boy Sega Man back here with another video. I hope you can join me this weekend for the Xbox Alpha podcast. I should be able to actually do it Saturday. You know what I mean? Instead of doing it in the week, I know I told you guys in the last video. It depends on what I have going on with the fam. You know what I mean? Different things have been going on. But it'll definitely be back to its regular schedule on Saturday, man. The Xbox Alpha podcast. Shouts out to everybody that rocks out with me, man. Smitty Smith and Wild Horse, Paltrex, all them guys. You know what I'm saying? Kima that comes in there. Shouts out to T Reaper. You know what I mean? Shouts out to my boy 100 and Intro Media Gaming and Xbox Got No Games. Shouts out to my crew, the Exile Podcast, with my brother E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox, He-Bot, Unlimited Productions, and Tuckmaster, our Exile Podcast on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Shouts out to them good brothers. You know, we got E3 coming up. Very excited for it. You know, there's been a little bit of stuff that's been rambling around in the news. You know what I mean? And one thing we're going to talk about in this video today is the Medium. The Medium is rumored to be going to the PlayStation 5. Okay? And my brothers and, my Xbox brothers have a lot of opinions about it. He-Bot made an excellent video about the Medium, going to PlayStation. And I will say this, guys. I have to agree with He-Bot. I can understand him wanting that the Medium to stay exclusive to Xbox. I can understand that 100%. You know what I mean? Because it's like a double standard with these gaming companies today. I know Phil Spencer probably really doesn't think about that in some kind of ways, but if you think about it, there's a lot of third-party games, okay, that come out for PlayStation and the Nintendo Switch that never see the light of day on the Xbox. And to me, that's just a double standard, and that's just a goddamn shame. There's a lot of really like old school beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups that go exclusively to the Switch and the PlayStation. And Xbox never sees the light of day. And to me, that's just a shame that happens. Now, if it has to do with it being Japanese developers and just staying just with Japanese game systems, to me that's just not right. You know what I mean? If American games or westernized games can go on the PlayStation, okay, and even sometimes the Switch, why can't we get those games? So I understand exactly what He-Bot is talking about if the Medium goes to the PlayStation. Now, they ridiculed the Medium. Every time a game they think is going to stay exclusive for Xbox, they have to ridicule it. And then if it goes on to the PlayStation, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? So those are not real gamers that do that, man. You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you this, if it does go over there, it'll get a higher score on Shitacritic. You know what I mean? It'll get a higher score. You know what I mean? Because because it's on the PlayStation now. And there's been people that made videos about it. You know what I mean? And it's just a shame how people ridicule the Xbox. The Xbox, if you really think about it, okay? Let's just be serious about this, okay? And let's just be real. The Xbox has not done anything to anybody. It really hasn't. The Xbox system has not done anything to anybody. It made a few stumbles and mistakes in 2013, but what has that game system really done to you to be that way? I mean, it's just asinine the way people think today, guys, when it comes to gaming. And I've been into gaming for a long time. I have an outstanding collection, as you can see some of it behind me. And I've been into video game lore, and I've been a video game collector and expertise on video games, man, for a very long time, man. And I have all genre of systems. Okay, and I've seen different people criticize even the old school systems back in the day, but it's not like today. You know what I mean? And if the medium goes over there, okay, yes, I would honestly rather Microsoft keep some stuff exclusive. Honestly, you know what I mean? Because I mean, it's going to give people mixed reviews about it in a way. You know what I mean? Some stuff should say exclusive. Now, you might say, Sega, man, you know, you have Gears of War, Halo, and Forza, and Fable, and all that are exclusive. You know, that's fine. You know what I mean? Yes, it is part of the ecosystem of Xbox. But some of the new and upcoming games and IP that come out for the new Xboxes and the next generation of Xbox should stay exclusive, okay? All right? You're never going to see God of War on the PlayStation. You're not. You're never going to see Gears of War. I mean, you're never going to see God of War, I'm sorry, on Xbox, okay? And you're never going to see Gears of War on PlayStation. I mean, it's not going to be there. You know what I mean? Legally, legally, because there's a rumor out there that the PS3 through emulation can run Gears 3. There've been videos on it. I've seen it. You know, it looks okay, but it's definitely not the same. But somebody actually got it running on a PS3. Believe it or not, they got Gears of War 3 running on a PS3. You know, that's what they do. You know what I mean? But if the medium goes over there, guys, if they get it, in my opinion, they're not going to play it. You know what I mean? You might have a few PlayStation fans that will definitely try the medium and play it. You know what I mean? But the majority of the PlayStation fan base over there is not going to play it. And I think one of the reasons why they're not going to play it, some of them will never admit it, is because it came on Xbox first. Just to be honest with you, they're not gonna play. They did the same thing with Tomb Raider, you know, and other games that have went over there from the Xbox. They're not really playing those games, guys. They're not, and they don't have a Game Pass, so it's not like they're going to really buy it all like that. The medium. I mean, I can understand that developers want to make more money and put their games on other systems, but in my opinion, some of the games that they come out first on Xbox should stay on the Xbox. You know what I mean? The medium to me belongs on the Xbox, in my opinion. But you know, if it does come out for PlayStation, I really hope you guys play the game. I've played the game on my laptop, on my PC laptop, my HP, because I don't own a Series X yet. And I'll tell you, it looked very beautiful. It played well. There was no kind of glitches or anything, and I was surprised about that. To be honest with you, I was a little shocked about that because sometimes you have that with PC versions of games. And I had a great time with that. I was very immersed in the game, and it is an awesome game. You know, I used my controller, and then just played it, you know, on my laptop because I really wanted to play it, and it was awesome experience, man. I was very immersed in the game, and if you like horror genre games and stuff like that, scary, creepy games, the medium is for you. You know, it is a great game, and you guys should really give it a shot. You know what I mean? But you're gonna see if it does come out on there. I guarantee you, it's gonna get a higher score because it went to the PlayStation. It's a shame that it's like that today, guys, in gaming. And I'll just never understand the life of me of doing all my podcasts as my Alpha podcast, the podcast with my brothers, the Exile podcast. I don't think true Xbox gamers like us will never understand. You know, Sega Forever, all of us will never understand why you hate the Xbox so much. You know what I mean? I would like to do a podcast about that. And I think I will. I think it's going to be one of my topics this Saturday for the Alpha. Why do you hate the Xbox so much? Why do you hate a game system so much and want to ridicule it so bad and want it to disappear? I don't understand that. I really don't. You know, I don't want the PlayStation to disappear. I don't want Nintendo to disappear. You know why? Because I'm a gamer. You know what I mean? I'm a collector. I don't want these game companies to disappear, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I really don't. And I don't know, I can't understand for the life of me if that as long as I've been into gaming how people can ridicule the Xbox so much. And the Xbox gives us so much with Game Pass, game where you do the not the game awards, but where you get rewarded Microsoft reward points program, being an Xbox ambassador. You know what I mean? I mean, they just give so much, man, for their gamers. They really do. I'm not saying that because I'm an Xbox fan. I'm saying that because that's the truth. I get my value for my buck definitely investing in Xbox and the ecosystem. Ultimate Game Pass right now is the best thing out there. Game Pass is destroying it, man. They really are. When it comes to gaming, it's the best value for your buck. And there's definitely no other system out there that's doing the fantastic things that Microsoft's Xbox is doing with Game Pass. There just isn't. Another game it just dropped today into Game Pass. We keep getting these games, guys. You know what I mean? And for the life of me, I will never understand the 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 logic behind Xbox got no games. Like my brother 100 named his podcast that, and I know why. But in all reality, how could you say that Xbox got no games? You can't explain why you think that way when we have so many games. I have over 1,000 games on my hard drive. I have 800 and something games installed now, and the rest are uninstalled. We have a lot of games. We have backwards compatibility. True backwards compatibility that no other system's doing out there, but everybody wants to, turn a blind eye to that. Act like it doesn't matter, it doesn't exist, but meanwhile you want it on your preferred console. You want it on your preferred console. You won't. Some people will admit it, but a lot of you won't admit it. You're mad and angry because the PlayStation 5 and the 4 didn't give you true backwards compatibility. You know what I mean? They didn't give you what you wanted. You would get the best value out of your system for your buck if they gave you backwards compatibility, guys. You really would. You would get it's more value for your buck. You don't have to buy the game over again. You don't have to buy remasters or stuff like that over again. Why would you want to buy God of War 5 million times? Why would you want to buy Uncharted 8 million times? And Last of Us 67 million times. I mean, I don't understand why you want to keep buying remaster, remake, remaster. I don't understand that. When you can just play the game on your new system with 4K, up res graphics. You can't tell me that they can't do that. If Microsoft's Xbox can do it, for surely PlayStation can do it. Don't damage control it because they did it with the PlayStation 2. They did it with the PlayStation 3. So why can't they do true backwards compatibility for the 4 and the 5? You guys that listen to these videos know when we talk about this, people that are true gamers, you know that it's the truth. They're doing their fan base really wrong by what they're doing, man. They really are. They're doing their fan base a disservice, but it's just a shame, man. But I hope you guys, if you get the medium, I hope you guys that are true PlayStation fans out there enjoy it and do a nice review on it. So I hope you guys really do. All right. So hold on one second. All right, guys. Sorry about that, but my son wanted me for something. But I really hope that you guys play the game, all right? And come and rock out with us on the Alpha Podcast this weekend and the Exile Podcast, mine on Saturday, and our other podcast, the Exile Podcast, man, on Sunday. We're going to have a special one for E3. You know what I mean? It's going to be great. Xbox fans are super excited about E3, including me. I'm know that I'm going to be very satisfied with what Phil and company is going to show in Bethesda. Oh man, I can't wait. We're so excited over here in the Xbox camp, man. We're very hyped and excited for what we got coming for Xbox, man. Like I said before, they're really doing their fan base very well over here in the Xbox ecosystem, brother. You dig? You know what I mean? I mean, it's just great things that they're doing over here, man. And I'm very excited to hear about some things that are going to be upcoming for E3. So you guys take care. Be safe out there, guys. And yeah, we'll see what happens with the medium. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens with that, man. Like I said before, a lot of them, in my opinion, are not going to play the game. They're just going to be happy it's over there and give it a high rating and a high score. And it's a shame that people out here in the gaming community keep doing stuff like this, man. Because it was on Xbox first, it's garbage, it's shit, and it deserves a low score. But when it goes to your preferred console, it gets a high score. I mean, I'll never understand it. So you guys take care, all right? Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. Peace.